So I wanted to create a video, a very natural, raw, vulnerable, unplanned video of what I'm experiencing and what I'm feeling, being that tonight at 2 a.m. will be 6 years since my mom passed away. And I think expressing my feelings verbally in a video and then sharing that video with the world is something that can be seen as healthy and can be seen as healing and helping. And you know, the perfectionist Virgo in me wishes that this was planned, and like I looked the part to be making a video to share on the webs, and you know, the yogi in me says that, you know, hair undone and no makeup and your thermal PJs on a Thursday night is the best way to go. So that's what I'm going for. So on this night, 6 years ago, I was 15 years old. 16. I was 15 years old when my mom was diagnosed and 16 years old when she passed. So I was 16 years old and I would be waking up to go into my junior year of classes at Apscammy High School. I kissed my mom goodnight like any other night, and I went to bed. I told her I loved her, told her how much she meant to me, and she wasn't responsive at this point. She wasn't responsive after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was the last time that she was. And I thought everything was fine when I went to bed. And at 2 in the morning, my cousin came and woke me up and said that it was the night and said that I needed to go say goodnight to my mom and goodbye. And I remember being like, what? Like, I said goodnight. Like, what is going on? Like, this is then, like, what? And my aunt told me I needed to sit by her bed and tell her that it was okay to leave and that it was okay because I was going to be okay and that I was going to be cared for and I was going to be loved and I was going to live a happy life, and that I'm sorry for anything wrong that I did, and that all I ever want is for her to be proud of me, and that me and Roxy love her very much. And I remember not even shedding a tear because I was so out of it and so not there presently, physically, emotionally. I mean, I don't even remember being there physically. Like, I truly barely remember that night. And this is like my closest encounter of anything of a higher power. And my aunt telling me that, you know, she's not gonna let go until she feels and she hears from you that you're gonna be okay, and sitting beside her bed and saying that I was gonna be okay, and then feeling her hands get cold and her body get cold, her heart stop. Like, and it's when you stop and think about it, like, what actually happens? And you know, of course, whatever you believe, whatever religion, and it's a belief because there is no proof. but I do believe that her soul left her body and is right here. And my purpose of making this video is to express this unedited, right? Like when I'm blogging, you know, I edit it and I edit it and I edit it and I perfect and I perfect. But when I'm doing a video, I don't want to edit it, and I want it to be raw and messed up and whatever else it needs to be. But the purpose is that I want something really, really, really good to come out of this. You know that everything happens for a reason thing that people say. I want there to be a really, really, really good outcome. And whatever it may be, whether it's like family connecting over it, or people that have lost a parent coming together, or something. I want it to happen, and I want to honor her, and I want to grieve, and I want to get rid of the stigma of stay strong. Because it's not true. And I get where people come from and their good intentions, but I never, when something bad happens to someone, I never, ever, ever say stay strong. And I believe that it's because stay grieving is what I would say. Stay grieving, stay real, stay vulnerable, and know that it is okay not to be strong, and it's okay not to be okay. And I think that needs to be said more. You know, I was so strong going throughout the year of my mom passing that I was the happiest person at high school, and people were like very confused, like, why is she so happy? I was so strong that I was too strong, that I didn't fully grieve, and I almost like want to grieve more. Like, I understand that she's not coming back, so I guess that's what they call acceptance. But I want to devote more of my life to honoring her and to missing her and to loving her and to bringing her in to my days, into my conversations. And I never did that for fear of making people uncomfortable, and I want to bring her more into my life, into my world, because she's in here, but I want her to be out here too. And I believe that vulnerability is what brings people together through connection and being real and love always. But this is just kind of my jumbled thoughts on what it feels like to not have your mom for 6 years, and to not have her see you graduate, and to not have her meet the love of your life, and to not have her there for you to call, Mom, I'm having such a shitty day, or Mom, I need to tell you about my new job, or Mom, I don't know what to do, or Mom, can you come meet Pete and I for dinner, or Mom, I just need a mommy and me night where we watch movies on the couch, or anything like that. And the even bigger events of a baby shower and a bridal shower, and my wedding and meeting my children and just all of those emotions. And I truly believe that it's healthy to think of these things. It is healthy to grieve. It is healthy to listen to sad songs about missing someone that passed away. I do. And expressing that rather than keeping that held in will allow me to not be bitter and will allow me to love, love, love. For those of you that still have your parents, especially for girls with their moms, not a lot gets me angry, but seeing girls not appreciate their moms is definitely something that does. And I get it, because I've been there and I've done that. Who hasn't? But just, you never know. And I really wish people were just so grateful and expressed and lived every day with gratitude and of their families and of their friends. And like, I love my boyfriend as if he were leaving in a day. And I think that's what has changed me. When you lose someone like your mom and you are at such a young age, everyone is like so precious to me. And you know, I don't ever want to get mad for like longer than like a minute. And I never want to expect that they'll be there forever. And I never just want to take them for granted. Like, it's just very simple to me, and it's not to so many people. And getting mad over stupid shit is like not in my realm. It's like not. And I always say, like, people are dying. Like, I'm not gonna get upset over something so small. People are dying. You know, like, my mom's not even here. Why would I get mad at you over something you said or something you did, or, you know, it hurt my feelings. This is why. Do you understand that? Okay. Are you sorry about it? Okay. Then let's just try not to have that happen again, because I love and appreciate you, and I want our relationship to be strong, because I'm so grateful that we're both here. And that's kind of what I focus on. You know, I can't bring my mom back, but I can create stronger and cultivate true, real relationships. And I think she would like that a lot. So, this is just kind of me talking and rambling and just being raw and honest, and, you know, not planning anything and not looking any certain type of way, and just being okay with that. Being okay with what is. Like, my mom is not here. She's not going to be here. But living my life in honor of her every day. Who do you live your life in honor of? What motivates you? Still figuring the second question out. On this night, I honor you, Mom. I live for you. Go hug a loved one. Go tell someone you love them. And remember, it's okay not to be okay.